Welcome to my channel, Living Linux. Today I ordered a new laptop, and although I want to move away from Intel, I did order a new laptop with an Intel chip. So I have ordered the Star Lite from Star Labs Systems. It is a 11-inch laptop, and it comes with the Intel Pentium N5000 processor. It has 8 GB of DDR4 memory, and it has an anti-reflective coating for the screen. They claim up to 7 hours of battery life. As you can see, this is already Mark III, and it should be 29% faster than the previous version and 190 grams lighter. And why I still chose the Intel N5000 processor, because it is a very low power CPU, and it also means that it is a passively cooled laptop. So no fans, no noise, and that's what I really like. And of course I like performance, but in my opinion a lot of machines, they are fast enough to do your average stuff. And of course, if you want to do gaming, if you want to do heavy video editing, yes, then this is not the machine for you. I like this one because it's small, it's relatively light, so it's easy to take it with you. I opted for a 480 gigabyte solid state disk. That means that the price for me went close to 500 euros. Standard, it comes with 240 gigabytes. You can use the USB-C port for charging, and it also has a separate charging jack, which is a bit comparable to the Pinebook Pro. But in this case, you get a USB-C power adapter with it. And you can order a separate cable for the DC jack. Well, they also say that they made firmware simple. You can disable the Intel management engine, and also the radios and the webcam. That might be interesting if you're really paranoid about your privacy. I ordered it with Ubuntu 20.04, so that should come pre-installed on my machine. They expect to deliver it, or at least start shipping it, halfway September. There is a second batch planned at the end of September. But I think it's probably a little bit like with the Pinebook Pro, that of course they will prefer that their batches will be completely sold, and I'm not really sure what they will do when the batch hasn't been completely sold and we're already past halfway September, but we'll see about that. We still have around 55 days to see what happens. Did I look at other laptops? Yes, I did. One of them is the Clevo L141CU. It's a 14-inch magnesium laptop. It's also almost twice as expensive as the Star Lite, but you do get a 14-inch laptop that is around 1 kilogram, and it's for 900 euros. You get one with the 10th generation Intel Core i5. That is not the one with the Iris GPU, but still it is a whole lot faster than the Intel N5000. Because of the magnesium housing, it weighs around 1 kilogram. And despite the 1 kilogram, they still managed to fit in a 73 watt-hour battery. And they claim you can have up to 14 hours with that. And you can also charge it with USB-C. I'd say that should be the standard nowadays, but yeah, sometimes you still have laptops that still can't charge through USB-C. They say it's military grade, so it should be quite sturdy. Still no reason to throw it around, but it could take a little knock without having any serious damage. It can be configured up to 40 gigabytes. 8 gigabytes is already soldered on the motherboard. And there is one more slot that is user upgradable. So you could opt for it to buy it just with 8 gigabytes and start shopping for your own memory. They have a lot of options for your Linux flavor. The SSD is also user replaceable, so you could also order it without an SSD and shop for one yourself. And well, it only comes with the US International QWERTY keyboard, and you can also opt for some heavy duty cooling paste. And they also can supply different power plugs. With laptopwithlinux.com you get the Linux installation also as a recovery USB for free. It starts at 900 euros, but that is the i5, and I think even without an SSD and 8 gigabytes of memory, when you really want to go at the top of performance, I think Slimbook has a nice option. It comes with the Ryzen 4000 series from AMD, but it is the 4800H, and that is a 45 watt CPU. And the reason why I didn't opt for that is that, in my opinion, I'm really afraid of the noise of the fans once you start pushing this machine. And that's also one of the reasons why I went with the Star Lite, because it's passively cooled, and that's something that is definitely not possible with the AMD Ryzen 4800H, because it's 45 watts. But it's nice to see that the AMD processors are popping up with the dedicated Linux laptops. Personally, I would like to see let's just say a Clevo, a 14-inch laptop around 1 kilograms with the AMD Ryzen 4800U, which is, if I remember correctly, 15 watts, not counting the turbo mode, of course. But unfortunately, that one is not available, at least I couldn't find it for now. So I've settled for the Star Lite 11-inch. Perhaps in the future, who knows if I will also buy a laptop with the AMD Ryzen 4800U. That's all for now, and I can't wait for halfway September. And probably before that, we will see each other again in my next video.